the finals this year, the penalties are insane. Did you see in game 2, it was like 84-44, the penalty minutes, or I
There's
think
a lot
was
of misconducts in there. Those 10-minute
yeah.
those 10-minute misconducts skew the playing field a little bit. But I've been asked a lot about those misconducts, and someone said, I mean, I think Kachuk has 3 so far in the finals, and people were saying on Twitter, well, maybe there should be an automatic suspension if you get so many misconducts and all. But I'd hate to see that because misconducts are a great tool in the toolbox for a referee. And people talk about managing a hockey game, and it becomes such a bad word, it seems, because people equate managing a hockey game to affecting the outcome of the game or trying to decide who wins. It couldn't be further from the truth in my mind. Managing a hockey game is going out and managing players' emotions. That's what you're paid to do. You've got one team that's frustrated, one team that's maybe taking a lot of penalties. You need to manage the personnel on the ice. You need to do what you can do to settle things down, to keep the game fair, to keep the game safe for everybody involved. And sometimes when a player crosses the line, you could assess an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, which would give the other team a power play, possibly another power play goal, increase the frustration. If it's late in the game and stuff, like, you don't want to increase frustration, but you've got to address the fact that a player did something. So sometimes a misconduct is a tool to say, I'm not going to hurt the team, I'm just going to hurt the player and get rid of him. And a lot of times it protects the player from himself. If you can see that the team's not coming back, they're not going to, the player's not going to make a difference not being in the ice. But if you leave him on the ice or only 2 minutes in the box, he might come back and take a suspension. He might do something really stupid. So sometimes a 10-minute misconduct benefits that player. And I'm not talking Kachuk specifically. I'm talking just in general, that it's a great tool in the referee's toolbox to have a 10-minute misconduct. And if they had to worry about, well, if I'm going to give this misconduct and it might be his 4th or 5th and he might get suspended, you might not have that latitude as a referee to control the hockey game. And you do what you can to control the game in the most fair manner as you can. And, I like being able to assess misconducts. It just settles things down.